Hi PCs, welcome to your reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is a year reading for 2021. Since January is already mostly gone so far, we're starting from February here, and because of that, I am adding some clarifiers to your reading. So including some clarifiers to some of your reading, and a romance of the year reading for you, which not other signs had that since they had January included. So you have here the Eight of Cups. So you have the Ace of Cups clarified by the Eight of Cups for February. Then you have the Sun clarified by the Four of Pentacles for March. Then April, Four Swords. May, Two of Cups. June, Knight of Cups. Then July is over here, Six of Pentacles. Then you have Justice and Eight of Swords, Strength, Knight of Wands, and the Five of Swords. So your romance of the year, you got two cards for your romance energy of the year. So very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now, and stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. For your romance cards of the year, you have the shadow side, and you have the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is someone with an offer of romance. Knight of Cups is also someone who's willing to share a piece of themselves with you, who's willing to share with you, and be open and honest with you. And then the shadow side, I'd say that is seeing a part of someone that you usually wouldn't, not that you would, I guess you say you usually wouldn't notice, and it could be you or someone else, but it's, I guess, embracing all sides of yourself, the shadow side. So your negative and positive qualities, like embracing the yin and yang. So you have Ace of Cups for February, that's a new beginning, clarified by the Eight of Pentacles, so that's looking back at the past. So I'd say in February you'll be leaving the past behind and looking forwards into something new, into a new future. So something new is obviously starting in February for the majority of you. This is a general reading, so this message may not be for everyone, it could be for most people. So Ace of Cups, new things starting. Eight of Pentacles, things being left behind. So what's the word? Looking back at the past, but finally being able to walk away from it and move on to something new, basically. Then you have the Sun, so that's February, and it could be anything new, but since it's a cups, it's usually it could be about romance, the heart there. It could be about something else as well. It could simply be leaving old feelings behind, leaving old attachments behind as well, and just renewing yourself and finding your own connection to yourself and your own spirit. Since she's holding that cup to her heart space, her heart chakra. So renewing the heart space energy. Then the Sun is clarified by the Four of Pentacles. The Sun, her arms are outstretched. Four of Pentacles, his arms are closed off. He's keeping his stuff to himself. He's hiding. He's basically hiding something. He doesn't want to share. So the Sun is sharing its warmth, and the woman is receiving it. So for most of you, I do see this as receiving something from the universe that you may not want to share with others. That's for March. So the universe being open and sharing with you, and others likely sharing with you, but you not wanting to share with other people, not wanting to give other people, not wanting to reveal your cards to other people, not wanting other people to see what you do have, out of fear. It could also be about saving up. So when you do receive some sort of abundance from the universe, saving it up and not just giving it away, and being careful who you show that to. But this is also a lucky card. The Sun is brightness, is positive energy. So it's a good card to have. That's for March. And it doesn't mean that the whole of the month will be super duper lucky. It just means that the overall energy of the month is very positive. There may be like hiccups along the way, maybe a few days or a few hours or a few minutes, something happens that affects you somehow. But overall, the month feels better than a few other months. Then you have the Four Swords for April, so that is rest. Basically, resting, relaxing, not stressing, giving your heart time to heal, giving your heart space time to heal, giving your body time to heal, recuperating, gathering your energy again. So similar to saving up, but in this case, saving up your own energy. So for April, you may be spending less time being active and spending more time simply relaxing, spending less time doing what you're usually doing as well, spending less time worrying about stuff too. Just maybe more meditating, maybe simply more relaxing. That could be simply be just more relaxing. Either way, there's less activity for this month. Then you have the Two of Cups for me. That is, again, sharing. That is a bond, a very strong bond, an emotional connection with someone. Could be strengthening that connection or establishing a connection. So establishing a new connection in May. So really feeling connected to someone and really feeling like they understand you, and you can really trust them and open up to them. See, their hands are open, not closed off. So if you feel like you can open up to this person and that they understand you, maybe even going through what you're going through. Or have gone through what have gone through. Then you have the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups, again, I did mention romantic offer. This is more of a romantic offer than in this card, because he's holding the roses and he has the picnic laid out. So that's also a date. So this is someone who's trying to like woo you, I guess. In June. So some of you can look forward to being surprised maybe, or planning some dates. But spending time with your partner. Some of you may be meeting someone somehow. For some of you, this could be different. This could be about something else. Or it could not be for you. It could be that other cards are for you. So for some of you, this could simply be what do you call it? Going off the original Knight of Cups. For some of you, this could simply be finding a bond with someone, as in sharing your feelings with someone. And it could be like a psychiatrist or a therapist or a doctor or a friend or something like that. Doesn't have to be a specifically a romantic offer, but but the energy of this card is mostly a romantic offer. For some of you, it could simply be like, what was I gonna say? I can't forget what I was gonna say. But either way, yeah. Because you do have, I think this Knight of Cups is an important card for you this year, though, since it came up twice, and you have the Ace of Cups, lots of Cups energy, lots of emotional energy, watery energy. Then you have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is receiving. I did mention receiving from the universe here. You also have receiving here, so giving and receiving, sharing, receiving others. What do you call it? Receiving others' material possessions. So receiving something material for someone else. It could be like a paycheck, or it could be something more. But either way, you'll be receiving something really that will make you very grateful for it. And that is whichever month that is. Then you have Justice. So I do see this as seeing yourself in a different light. Also not being too harsh on yourself. Being fair to yourself. Some of you will see yourself in a different way. Maybe even have a generally different viewpoint of the whole world. Maybe even your morals might change. So something happening where your morals change and you view yourself differently and you view the world differently. Then you have here the Eight of Swords clarified by the High Priestess. Eight of Swords is worries and fears that hold you back. High Priestess, that's already knowing something. So maybe something that you already know, but you're still worried about it, even though you already know the answer, even though you already know the outcome, and so on, but you're still worried about it, and that is holding you back. So to trust what your intuition is telling you and just move on from it. That is that one. There are other messages I'm seeing for this, but that's the main one. And for some of you, it could be the fear of not knowing what's going to happen. The High Priestess is also mysteries and secrets. She's blindfolded. She doesn't know what's going to happen next. And she's obviously very worried. Her worries and fears, or apparent worries and fears, aren't letting her move on. So for some of you, it's the fear of not knowing what your actions will lead to, stopping you from moving on, from making those actions, making any action. Then you have strength. So having the strength to just push forward and continue on. Having the strength to accept yourself completely. So some of you may be embracing yourself more, embracing your inner self, embracing your inner beauty, things like that. Embracing it, like I said, the yin and yang, the shadow side. So embracing the lamb and the tiger, embracing your good and bad qualities, embracing your fears and so on. Embracing the qualities that other people may not like about you, and embracing the qualities they do like about you, and the qualities you don't like about yourself and you do like about yourself. Things like that. Could generally be having strength to complete something in this month. So maybe there's something that requires you to have the strength to complete it. Or even start it. Then you have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is partying, having fun, freedom, letting go, letting loose, not being stuck in a certain place, and not worrying too much about the outcome. So that's for November. Some of you may simply be embodying the Knight of Wands. Some of you may be in a situation or in an event or something where you are able to be more free. So some of you may be more flighty, less worried about things. Some of you may actually be attending some fun event. Could be like with friends or online or something if you can't go out. Then you have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is worries and headaches. So something you'll be worrying about in December. Not exactly sure what it is, but generally just be aware of overthinking things in December. So this is a headache due to overthinking usually, and too much chatter, too much clutter. I'm talking like listening to other people's worries and maybe worrying about that too much and taking them on. Also, is I'm going to leave that reading there. At the top of the deck, you do have Karma and you have the World and the Two of Wands. Then on top of this deck, you have balance. So you may be needing a balance. For some of you, Ace of Swords, another Ace card, new beginnings, new mental state. So that's the Strength, new mental state. The Lovers, romance is a big thing for you. Then you have Death. I'm going on because I just saw the High Priestess. Nine of Cups again receiving. You have the Ace of Wands. So how many aces was that? I'm just going on. Okay, High Priestess. So you do have two High Priestesses. And you do have, technically, I guess you could say 3 aces. At the back of the deck, 2 cards. How many cards is that? At the back, 6 of Wands, 5 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. So patience, abundance, worries again, fears, and not really seeing what you're being offered. Not really seeing what's in front of you. Not noticing the greatness that's in front of you, the amazing things that are in front of you. It is safe for you to love. Engagement. Honeymoon. Codependency. And you do have weddings. Lots of things about wedding. Engagement, honeymoon, wedding. Or the order is engagement, wedding, then honeymoon. So yeah, and you had very soon as well. So anyways, thank you for watching. Hopefully this resonated. If you like to, you can like, share, comment, or subscribe.